Hey there, and welcome back to my channel, Weirdly OCD. First of all, I want to apologize that this video was not up yesterday. I actually had a couple things come up at the pretty much last moment, and so I didn't get a chance to upload this. But here I am. I know it's a day late, but better late than never, right? So in today's video, I want to show you how I turned a simple $6 just regular notebook into my personal planner for work. Now, I got this for, I believe after tax, it was like $6.25. Super, super cheap, especially when you consider that a lot of planners are like $15 and up. So this planner is very simple. I should say this notebook that I've turned into a planner is very simple. It does have, first of all, a 4-year calendar in the front, which is nice. And then it has a page for important dates, and it just breaks it down by month. As you can see, I haven't used that because if I have any important dates, I usually just write it in for that month. I don't really use that page. And then the next page is a contacts page. I won't show you that because it does have personal information on it, but it has columns for name, address, and phone numbers. And then the rest of the notebook is pretty much all the same, which is the left side is graph paper, which is what I use to create my calendar. And then the right side is lined paper, and they all have subject at the top and a date. So now I'm going to turn the camera around and show you how I create my own calendar with my lovely slate blue ink Joy pen. I know I've mentioned this in a previous video, but I absolutely love these pens. I love the way they write. They feel good in your hand because the pen almost has like a silicone feel to it. It's like very soft in your hand. So if you're looking for a good pen, and I'm not sponsored or anything, oh God, I wish, I highly recommend the Papermate Inkjoy pens. But I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm just going to show you how I create my calendar and my planner. So here we go. So you just watched me create the grid for my calendar along with putting in the dates. So that's the beginning. And when I very first got this planner, I actually counted out the squares on the graph side of the notebook. If this is something you want to do, you definitely need to get graph paper because it's a lot easier to make all these straight lines than freestyling it. I mean, I have a pretty steady hand and I can draw a pretty straight line, but it definitely helps, especially if you're kind of a perfectionist and OCD about it like I am. But so I've got just a 3 square by 4 square box for each date, because honestly all I really use this for is to write down my schedule from work in each box. the times that I need to be there. So now that I've got this made, we'll go ahead and add our month and year header and the days of the week along the top. Okay, so now you just seen that I added the days of the week along the top. I don't write out the full name of each day. I just put the letter, unless it's like a day that begins with the same. So like Sunday, Saturday, I just put S-U-S-A. And then for Tuesday and Thursday, I just put T-U and T-H. And then along the top, I just put the month and the year. And that's it. Then along the bottom, I just put maybe any goals that I may have for that month, anything maybe I want to track at work, anything like that. And then it's nice because when I have this on this side, I can then use the note side here to write down any notes that I want to remember or things that I need to remember to do or whatever for this month. And it's all in one spread here. And basically, that is it. I would write down stuff that I track for work or whatnot, but I just don't want to write down any personal information on there. But the meaning behind this whole video is you don't need to go out and spend $15, $20, $30 on some big, expensive planner to have a planner that works for you and that is functional. If you have a little bit of creativity and you have a little bit of time, because I will say that it takes a little bit of time to do all this each month. You know, make the calendar, draw it out, write down any notations or dates or anything I want to remember throughout the month. It does take a little bit of time. So if you have some time and some creativity, this is definitely a great alternative. It's a cheaper alternative. I know a lot of people out there, especially teachers, love the Erin Condren planners, and don't get me wrong, they are very nice planners, but they're also very expensive. They're like between, I want to say, $50 and $75. And I've heard a lot of teachers kind of complain about that they get things in the planner that they don't ever end up using anyway. So you're paying for portions of something that you're not even using, which is a waste of money. Whereas this is just a simple notebook, like I said, with graph paper on one side, line paper on the other, and you use it for what you want to use it for. And it still has all the nice features that a normal planner would, such as the contacts page in the front, important dates, a 4-year run calendar, things like that. But you can use this for what exactly you want to use it for and what you want to track and keep on top of. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you take away from this that, like I said, you don't need to spend a lot of money on a good planner. You just need to make a planner that works best for you. But with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all on Sunday. I promise. Bye-bye.